to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kat. If you can hear sounds, I really am sorry, but I gotta record because it's been hailing off and on all day long. And I'm just like, come on, weather, choose one thing. Anyways, so I am out here in my new studio area specifically for larger projects. So it's fitting that today I actually have a pretty fun project that I'm gonna do for you guys today. I've been wanting to build a coffee table for my living room for a while, but I just haven't been able to motivate. And now with the stay-at-home orders in place, I'm not gonna go to Home Depot and pick up wood despite the fact that I have so much extra free time. I ended up finding a coffee table on the side of the road, and it's in really good condition. Like, I'm honestly shocked. I just don't like the color of it, so I'm going to refinish it and make it more my style. So I mean, technically this doesn't need to be done, but this can show you guys if you want to kind of redo a piece of furniture in the way that you like, then you can. And it's actually really easy, so this video probably won't be super long. Let's get into the video. Here is what the table looks like. So it's got a red hue to it, so it looks like a redwood, but it's in really good condition. Obviously it needs to get cleaned, especially there. It's pretty gross, but other than that, the only chips are here, and it's solid too. So it'll be good. I'm gonna sand it down. So the items I'm using, a sander, electric, sandpaper, then I have just some regular white paint, and then I got some polyurethane to put over top. Okay, so the very first step of this process is just wiping down the surface of the table or any piece of furniture that you're deciding to refinish. This includes any nooks and crannies where there could be cobwebs or spider webs. There were actually quite a few on this table, so I made sure to clean it really thoroughly. Next, you want to break the seal of whatever is sealing in the wood on the original piece. In this case, it seems to be sealed really nicely, but yet it's a really solid wood. So it's not like there's a plastic covering like there can be for some furniture. It didn't take too long to get through that outer layer on this piece. And you don't necessarily need to sand it down until it's just the raw wood. You just want to break that silky seal so that the paint will stick over top really nicely. If you choose to paint, you don't necessarily have to paint it because the wood itself can look really nice on its own with just the polyurethane over top. Also, as you may be able to see, the table is shaking as I'm sanding. That is because the sander is vibrating the table, and it's actually loosening the screws that are inside the table. So I'm going to go back and make sure that those are tight so the table will be sturdy. So I went over the tabletop one time, and then I went ahead and cleaned off all of that dust just to get a good look at what I was working with. And I did end up going back for a second pass at that top part, but the other parts didn't end up needing as much sanding as the top did. Okay guys, so I wiped this down. It's still drying. It's pretty wet right now. I actually like the way it looks just sanded down because it's like distressed, you know? I didn't like how dark it was before. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna add polyurethane over top of this. I consulted with my fiance and he agrees that we think that will look the best. It'll still kind of be a little mismatched from our living room furniture as it is, but I'm not mad about it. Like, I really do like this distressed look that it has. So removes one step, right? This is gonna be a way shorter video than I thought. So once everything is sanded, you can either go ahead and start applying the polyurethane like I'm going to do here, or you can paint the furniture with whatever color that you want. And obviously I did talk about the fact originally I was gonna paint this white to match the console table that I've made previously, but I ended up deciding to go with this distressed wood look, and I'm really glad that I did because it goes really well in my living room, surprisingly. So this is where you can make your DIY your own. To apply the polyurethane, I am just using a shop towel, so one of the blue paper towels, just because I don't want to use any rags, and I couldn't go to the store because of all the stuff that's going on. I couldn't, a good enough reason to go just to get like the red shop towels or something like that. So I went with the paper towels because they're heavy duty enough. I ended up putting 2 coats on, and then I decided to go one more time over the top just to make sure it's sealed in, and it made it really nice. The polyurethane I'm using is a crystal clear matte, so it will have a matte appearance. It won't look shiny, and I prefer that in my furniture especially. I think that shiny wooden furniture is a little bit tacky looking. You can get whatever you want though and make a beautiful piece of furniture. Then I just tightened the screws that came loose a little bit while I was sanding from the vibrations, and it was all ready to be put in the living room. So that is how you can take any regular table or other piece of furniture and make it into something more customized to you. And you can even take something that looks really bad on this surface and make it look beautiful using these tips in this video. I hope this video gives you an idea of something you might be able to do while we're all stuck at home, and I hope you enjoyed it. I really liked how this table turned out, and I highly suggest you doing this if you have tables that have some nicks or something like that and need to be refinished. This is a great alternative. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to see every time I upload. Do it, meow.